Global events such as the financial crisis of 2008 and the coronavirus pandemic have increased the uncertainty in our lives. These events are a motivation for financial health. Recent statistics show that 78% of U.S. workers live paycheck to paycheck, while 69% of Americans have less than $1,000 in savings. Visualize living a life where you didn't live paycheck to paycheck. Imagine handling financial emergencies with grace because you've had enough savings. Envision being the exception to these statistics. Feels good, doesn't it? You bet it does. The frugal lifestyle is worth all the adjustments you make. Let's take a look at the mistaken beliefs that keep you from discovering the wonderful side of frugal living. Be sure to watch this video till the end because we will also share with you some tips on how to achieve a frugal life. Hello everyone, welcome back to Fascinating Self. Now, let's get started. Number 1, frugal living is mind-numbingly dull. Most people assume that frugal living is about giving up all the fun and exciting things. Modern culture implies that life isn't complete without expensive mansions, showy boats, and luxury cars. Rarely will people admit to regretting the costly purchases they make. Frugal living instead is fascinating. You focus on spending money on the things that enrich your life and get more creative while doing it. Number 2, saving pennies is a waste of time. A penny saved is a penny earned. Contrary to widespread assumption, you don't get rich by getting a cash windfall from the lottery or an inheritance. Instead, with financial concepts such as compound interest, your money can accumulate and grow. No amount is too little to save. Number 3, you'll have to give up the good stuff. Frugal living isn't about deprivation. There's no need to relinquish all modern conveniences. Frugal living involves prioritizing your spending on things and experiences that greatly enhance your life. Frugal living helps you attain the things you always have desired. Number 4, you'll be perceived as a miser. Frugal living isn't being a cheapskate. A miser simply hoards wealth. Frugal living is about reorganizing how you spend money so you can pursue your most important life goals. For example, you can stay in for dinner and save to pay off your credit card debt. Number 5, cheap living is impossible in modern times. While the cost of living has increased over time, it is still possible to live a frugal life. Do you want to know the trick? Well, we've prepared a few ways for you to live a frugal life comfortably. Tip number 1, look for sale offers online. The first habit you should adopt when you start a frugal life is to research online sales offers before buying anything. Indeed, before you head to the store to purchase an item you like, you should hold your horses and keep them at bay first and consider checking them out online. While buying in store allows you to see the product itself, there is plenty of discount and sale offers you can find online, allowing you to save money. Apart from the latest gadgets, clothing and apparel, furniture, and other home fixtures, you can even shop your groceries online and enjoy steep discounts. You can check the web for offers such as those from Woolies catalog or any supermarket near you and look for any promotions they currently have. With this, you can save money when buying for your household's essential needs. Tip number 2, consider pre-loved items. Unless an item requires a severe need for sanitation, you should go for buying pre-loved items instead of purchasing new ones. This should allow you to save money as they're usually cheaper. As you shop for used items, you should set your expectations as they might not be in their best condition. They might come with slight issues such as stains, a missing button or two, and the like. But these concerns can easily be addressed by a quick DIY or do-it-yourself repair at home. Pre-loved items are usually available at your local thrift shop or an online marketplace listing or from family or friends. However, when buying pre-loved items, it's advised of you to confirm if the item is in a workable condition so you won't be wasting your money on something that you'll just throw out. Tip number 3, adhere to a strict budget plan. Before you begin enjoying your hard-earned money, you should craft and stick to your budget plan. Ideally, you should adjust your budget depending on how much you earn monthly. To build your budget plan, you should know how much you specifically earn every time you receive your paycheck. After getting the total number, you should deduct your rent, electricity, water, gas, and grocery bills. With the remaining money, you ought to place at least 80% of it into your bank account and the rest into your pocket money for any discretionary expenses. In this way, you can limit what you spend and be able to save more. Tip number 4, transact only in cash. It's said that there are plenty of efficient payment methods available today. While it's convenient to pay using your debit or credit card, you should cut the habit and pay in cash as an alternative. Paying using your card may keep you away from being aware of your expenses. You'd be surprised with the amount of money you have left when you check for your remaining balance. To allow yourself to keep track of everything you spend, purchasing in cash will be beneficial. Moreover, with money in your pocket, you'll be more aware of how much you have left to spend. It'll be in your discretion if you're willing to spend them all or save up a part of it. Tip number 5, grow your own home garden. One way you can reduce your grocery bills is by growing your produce at home. This will allow you to ensure that your fruits, vegetables, and herbs grow in a healthy environment free from pesticides and other harmful chemicals. You can begin by researching which types of plants you can grow in your area, as some may require a specific environment to thrive. As you grow your produce, you should always be on the lookout for any pests, rodents, and the like which can harm them. Use only organic products to rid your garden plot of harmful pests. While it can be an added work, the amount of money saved by growing and harvesting your own food will be worth it. Tip number 6, finding value in every dollar that leaves your account. If you're pushing aside what the talented marketers are telling you to buy, then you're leaving money in your account. This money needs a purpose and a value assigned to it. Frugal living asks that your money only goes towards what you and your family value. This can be a vacation instead of a monthly cable subscription. Maybe it's a new car paid for in cash instead of taking on an auto loan. You're shifting your mindset to exchange your dollar for something that brings you value. Tip number 7, getting comfortable rejecting societal expectations. It's no secret that the US has a consumerist culture. This is even more present with our phones pinging us about sales and being bombarded with ads every time we scroll through social media. Keeping up with the Joneses used to be about what your neighbors had down the street. Now it's about keeping up with everyone. Your neighbors, your friends on Instagram, and even millionaire celebrities. The latest iPhone, a new car, or that slick $200 bomber jacket are grabbing money from your payday fast. Frugal living is about saying no to societal expectations about what is cool or on trend. It's about driving an old used car or buying your clothes secondhand. It's a lifestyle that asks you to be comfortable stepping out of the consumerist cycle and saying no. Tip number 8, buy a smaller house. Think of all the ways your house is costing you money. First, you have to buy it. Obviously, a smaller house will cost less. But there are a million little things that add up to the initial purchase price, like the cost of maintenance. According to the 1% rule, you should spend at least 1% of your home's value on maintenance each year. For a $360,000 home, this works out to $3,600 a year or $300 a month. This does not include the periodic upgrades and renovations needed to keep your home in good condition, such as a new roof, windows, and doors every 25 years. A larger home will also require more furniture, cost more to insure, and be more expensive to heat or cool and clean. In addition, your property taxes will be higher each year for a larger, more expensive home. This is not to say that everyone should live in a small home or sacrifice comfort. But you just have to be strategic. Carefully determine what you really need and what your financial goals are. Tip number 9, get creative. Reuse what you can and find ways to find freebies. Instead of buying more books or a movie ticket to watch a film, go to your local library where there are a lot of books for you to read and check out. Most libraries also offer films for you to rent. Or even try free resources online like IMDb's streaming channel. Tip number 10, remaining conscious about needs versus wants. The last characteristic of a frugal lifestyle is about examining spending practices regularly and exercising restraint. Money should be allocated for needs first, things like housing, transportation, and food. Wants might be things that bring you to value, like that spa trip. That being said, wants should be saved for and planned. Frugal living means holding back on buying wants immediately. This gives you time to decide if you actually want it or if you were saying yes to a societal expectation. Leading a frugal lifestyle can be difficult to start, but once you allow yourself to have a positive mindset about it while sticking to your newfound way of living, it'll feel as natural as breathing. With the simple thrift hacks mentioned above, you'll be able to save money, which can be useful for other important personal and household expenses. So folks, this is the end of the video. Let us know in the comments if you want us to make more videos like this. Don't forget to like and share this video if you like it. See you in the next video.